Hey guys, it is Sonia coming on here live. How are you guys doing tonight? Happy Vlogmas. It is, let's see, today is day 18 of going live or going video logging 18 days straight. So I'm happy that you guys are here finding us here on our YouTube channel. It's another great space for us to hang out and do DIYs together, all that good stuff. I want to chat with you guys, so please comment below. You can totally do that here on YouTube. And take a look at this project, guys, that, okay, who was watching me over on Facebook today? Hello, I think that's Linda. Linda, are you Hazel Eyes 48 saying hello, Sonia and Matt? Gayleen's on. Oh, my girls are finding me. All right. Oh, and Matt's here. Sounds good. All right. Hey, Donna. Woohoo! You did see me do this?
I'm to be here.
What's that?
I'm here.
It's mandatory fun day, Matt. You got to be here. So don't have the greatest light because you're joining me in my bathroom right now. Okay, nothing like a little bathroom DIYs.
I didn't have a choice.
You only take your friends into the bathroom with you, right? You know what I'm saying? Even Matt can't be in here. Matt's cooking meatloaf. That vlog will be up here on here as well, maybe tomorrow or the following day, and it smells so good. So I just finished filming as he took it out of the oven. All right. Hey Kim, hey Karen, hey Marie, Susan Marie, how are you, girl? I recognize ya. So over on YouTube, we did this beautiful transformation, okay? And I even started peeling the tape over on Facebook. Sorry, on Facebook we did the transformation because this is nothing but pure mirror, big old mirror, right? And this space was like lacking something. And I ain't tearing out the mirror. I am not building myself no wooden frame, all that good stuff. What I'm gonna do is grab my Junk Monkey paint. And I'm happy with the colors I went with. I did the antique lace. So all I did was use my painter's tape. Again, my favorite kind is frog tape, okay? I love this. When I painted 70 plus sets of kitchen cabinets, I went through a lot of tape. You learn a lot of stuff, right? Gayleen says, Matt, she's open that you are waiting for her to come over for supper.
Okay.
We're gonna hold it. How many hours is that, Gayleen, across the pond? I don't know. So go with frog tape. And all I did was basically map off how big I wanted my border to be on my mirror, right? So, you know what? If you already have a mirror, just paint it, like with an edging. But if it doesn't have any edging, you can still do that too. Really, there's a mirror behind you. You know everybody's going to see you, right? Is that what you want? Okay, all right. Matt's coming in and he's tempting the fate because he is the international man of mystery. Somebody yesterday said, why is... Look at this. He's taunting me. What are you doing back there? Oh my Lord have mercy. Hey Laurie and Claudia.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, oh, we can see it.
Oh.
I can see it from here. Oh yeah, absolutely. So the kitchen's right there and Matt is cooking up an amazing supper and it's gonna be so good. Carrie's here as well. Carrie helps me pack and ship and do a little bit of everything. A lot of you guys have met Carrie. Yes, he has a face, Kim, absolutely. And once in a while, once in a blue moon, he decides to show it. I call him the international man of mystery. But if you follow us enough, you actually will see Matt, right? That's what people don't realize. So Carrie actually helped me get some color on these walls tonight. What do you think of the color I picked, right? From over on Facebook to where we are now here with the color on, totally different because it was all this light, pasty color everywhere, right? And so I started pulling out this color and I have to like get the rest of the space done as well. But you know me, I like some color and I have to tell you, well, you know me if you follow me long enough that I love color, but remember this cow that I bought like at the Dollar General store for all of $15? Like look at the size of him. So I was gonna put him in my office, but I'm like, this is the perfect, like he is the perfect color. And if you see him up close, he is like the blues that are in here is kind of like the blues in the walls, right? The teal blue, right?
I know I'm perfect.
What's that?
Thanks, I know I'm perfect.
What part?
I'm just glad you admitted it.
What would I say?
You said,
Oh, the cow. The what?
The cow is perfect.
The cow is perfect. All right, much better. Yeah, absolutely. Plus, when you take over a new space, you just kind of want to make it your own. I'm going to tell you, putting paint on anything, whether it's furniture on your walls or anything, is like the most simplest way to update a space, you know? And you don't have to pay a lot, especially if you have hungry, thirsty walls that are just thankful for anything that you put on them. This is now a happy space, right? So we're going to finish off this mirror right now, but I'm happy with this. Loving how this is doing. Matt is silly. Yes, he is, Susan. He's sipping cookie sherry. Yeah, right? He's on keto, so he shouldn't be doing that. But, you know, he's out there hamming it up too, right? I'm going to put this back on here because we're going to finish off this mirror. So we just painted, use the chalky style paint if you know, the stuff that sticks to pretty much anything under the sun. And what you're gonna do is go ahead and do your design. So I used a stencil today. I'm gonna put my stencil back into my, can you guys see down here? Let's see here. I'm gonna put my stencil back into my book here. I was like toying with a couple different ideas, and honestly, this is where you get to do whatever design you want, right? Like whatever floats your boat, makes you happy. But at the end of the day, when I am done with my stencil, did I already stick that one back in? I might have. I gotta stick these back in there too. Yes, this is the one I used right here. Love, love, love. Got this one at Hobby Lobby for $2.99. Who knew that you can do a transformation for $2.99 when you don't even have a frame on your window, right? So this base down here, you can kind of see it a little bit more. This is like, Matt, what is this stuff made of from the 1970s? From mica, okay? So you can bet that I'm going to jazz up the countertop and the backsplash, but that will be another DIY video. So I can't wait for that. So, you know, it's the whole thing. How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? So, you know what, that's what you have to do, right? I was saying earlier on Facebook that you look at your house and you go, I want to get this done, I want to get this done. You know what, it can get overwhelming if you want it all done at once, but if you go, just today I'm going to knock out this. It's kind of like the same thing with cleaning. Today I'm going to focus on this drawer. Today I'm going to focus on this countertop, you know, and eventually your space starts looking like it's coming together. But I always say, ask me if I'm gonna wash this stencil. Right here, let me just tell you, no, I'm not. Because I am low maintenance. I like to get things done cheap, beautiful, easy, and you know, not have to break the bank when I do it. And so these are perfect stencils to keep. I'm going to stick them in here in just a little bit and back into my stencil binder. If you haven't gotten one yet, you're going to want to get one because it's like a portfolio. You get to collect all kinds of stuff. Like I remember this rose. So I'll give you an example. This rose was, I got this like last summer. I did this on flower pots and I was so mad because in transporting it, it wasn't in my stencil binder here at the shop because I did it at home. And this happened, right? And it'll straighten out, but it kills me when I see this to my stencils. And that is why I put them into this portfolio. So when this live is done, maybe I'll link it below. But honestly, if you want to find it, just go to junkmonkeypaint.com, click Sonia's favorite things, and you'll find it listed there because I get so many questions about it. So let's take care of that. I am happy. What do you guys think of the stencil that I chose? Was it a good one? Do you like it? You know what I'm saying? I think it turned out pretty darn cool. So here's the part where we talk about sealing and all that good stuff. Kim likes it? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So watch for that for sure. But yeah, I'm digging this. I am digging this. Like, I just feel like once I get this bottom part done here, this color goes all the way across. I think it's gonna be beautiful. Yes, oh great, thank you guys. I hope you guys are gonna try it too. So let's talk about sealing this real quick. And no, before we even get to sealing, let's talk about somebody out there who's wondering, okay, what happens if I put this on this mirror? Will it fall off? It will not fall off, okay? Our paint we describe as a chalky style paint because when it dries, it turns into this flat matte style, right? Which is when you think of like chalk and just how flat matte it is. The other thing is, when you do not seal it, you have a chalkboard on your hands if you want to. So, but it is not. Sometimes people think that, okay, it's chalky paint, so if I brush up against this, if I like, you know, I don't know, if I brushed up against this, this is all gonna come off on my hands. No, it's not. It's stuck on really well to your mirror, right? So you can just put it on and not seal it if you don't want to keep it there for the long haul. So right now, honestly, all I would do is rip the tape off, and then I have a beautiful decor for my mirror. And if down the road I want to take it off, all I would do is saturate that paint with, like, I probably spray on some soap and hot water and really just start to activate it again. Maybe use a paint scraper, because what I would do is like a plastic one, nothing metal, onto a mirror. But I would just saturate it really, really well, and then I would come in and I could rub it all off, right? Once you activate this again with water, you can then begin the process to remove it. So you don't have to feel like you're locked into anything. But yes, our paint will stick onto it, but you can take it off, okay? So you can do that anytime. You can also use, like, if you get this wet and stuff, Lysol wipes are also a great way for even when you're cleaning up like paint specks that just kind of like fly in places. I think I gave Carrie my Lysol wipes. She's painting outside the door as well. So what we'll do is just use Lysol wipes if there's any like flecks anywhere, if anything gets onto your mirror, you know, it's no big deal. All right, to seal or to not seal, that is totally up to you. And if you don't seal, it's not gonna fall off. And if you don't seal, yes, you can change it again down the road or even take it off. Make sense? Makes sense. So now what happens if you do want to seal? Well, for me, I'm gonna seal this. I have did a major upgrade to this 1970s mirror here in my rented shop space. And so I'm going to preserve it and protect it, okay? Now the thing is, once I seal it, I can also know down the road that I can change this design out at any time I want. But I will tell you a tip is if you paint the major parts in timeless colors, you can change out things around it to be an accent color, right? So this mirror was a lot of work, right? You saw me do it today on Facebook. And so we're gonna seal it and we're gonna preserve it, but at any given time I wanna give this bathroom a completely different feel. All I'm gonna do is just paint the wall around it. That's it. And freshen this part up. This will match anything. Much like my shower curtain back there. Got this one at the Dollar General, I think for $8, $10. It even came with all those silver hooks, which was awesome. Got a gray rug for the floor. Once I work on this area here, I think it's really gonna come together nicely. I'm loving that. But at any given time, I know that just like my chalky style paint stuck to that mirror, I can repaint this again. So if next week, next month, next year, next season, I don't know, I want to paint bunnies all over here and I find a really cute stencil, or I want to hand draw something, because some of you guys out there are really good at just doing your own, hand brushing. You could do that too. Remember, you can make this look like plank style right here on YouTube. If you look up plank style finish, you'll find a great one on that. Also weathered, if you use the keyword weathered here on my channel, it'll hook you up with that. I could glaze this right now and add some dark brown glaze onto it. I mean, when you guys look at it, what are you thinking? What sort of style would you do? What floats your boat? Because I'm curious to hear what you guys would think about doing. So instead of using Monkey Shine, because here at Junk Monkey we have two style sealers, right? We have Monkey Shine, which is our all-natural beeswax oil finish. You would leave it vibrant as is? Yep, me too. Yep, absolutely. If you didn't seal it, wouldn't moisture in a bathroom? No, not unless your mirror is absolutely crying. If you have an absolute moisture issue, then you might want to take care of that issue. But I mean, if you have a mirror that's really always saturated, I mean, if it gets wet and then it just dries, but if it gets wet and you're mushing it, then it might move places, right? So then you might want to consider sealing it. But there's a window here, it's got a vent into it, there's an overhead vent, so this will be perfectly fine. Hey, from South Texas! Yep, so it's only when it gets wet and you manipulate it that it comes apart, right? Because the cool thing is you can take it off. But if you want to seal it, yep, enter some banana peel. So banana peel, the Monkey Shine I was talking about goes into especially it loves all natural wood. It sucks in and it basically repels stuff. We're working with glass today, okay? So not only you made it to YouTube alive, oh my gosh, I am so glad you're here, girls. At Tanky?
That's
Did I say
Tony.
what?
That's Tony.
That's Tony?
Yes.
Okay, all right, Matt knows who you are. Tony! Yeah, Usman, right?
Usman.
Yes, she's laid up because she hurt herself, so now she has to watch us on YouTube. All right, we'll be your entertainment for the night, all right? Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, Gayleen, then do a seal. Yes, I'm not a long shower person. Let's do a poll.
I am.
I know you are. Matt gets in the shower, and it's an ordeal. It is an actual, event. The man is in the shower forever. Me, I just want to get out of the bed. I want to have a shower. And here's the other thing. Are you morning or are you a night shower? For me, I would prefer have my shower in the night. I come alive at night, which is probably, yeah, if I want to settle down, I probably shouldn't be doing that, right? But, what's that? Yeah, he's laughing right now, right? But I come alive at night. I don't know. I'm the creature.
What time of day it is.
The creature of the night, right? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
at different times of day I have different showers.
Yes.
Late at night, I like classical music. During the morning, I like metal.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So Matt loves to take long showers. Me, I'm an in and out kind of girl, right? See, a shower relaxes me, but it also gives me energy. I kid you not. So what we're gonna do now is seal it. But what happens with the banana peel is it goes on, it'll go in the paint, but it will also form a barrier over the top of the paint. So for those of you who have moisture issues, or your bathroom just, you got like a husband like me that's in the shower for a long time, and the moisture just collects where you gotta wipe it off with a towel when you get out, do a seal on top of it, okay? So that's what we're gonna do for this one right here. So I am going to put out my banana peel into a, you can see me, right? Yep, into a paper plate, just a little bit. I don't need a whole lot. And there's two ways you can put it on. You can brush it on or you can roll it on, okay? In this case, I am going to grab a handy dandy 2-inch roller, mini roller. I love these little mini rollers. And that's what I'm gonna do, because when you put your poly on, I always tell you guys to go very, very light and quick. Don't remember how I just told you that water can reactivate your paint if you get a lot on and you manipulate it? So some people fall into the problem of they toy with their poly so much that they activate the paint underneath it, okay? So go light coats. You don't want a ton of poly on it, so that's to the point where it's puddling. So this is why a roller is nice, to get nice consistent layout. And how fast is that? Hello. So when you put the paint on to be able to create your frame, you could roll on your paint just like I'm rolling on my poly. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh yeah. All right. Wait. Is Carrie taste testing for you? What? I'm your wife stuck in the bathroom?
I got my new wife in the kitchen.
It's all going down right now on video, people. You heard it here.
Drama.
Yes, Matt's a drama llama. Tell ya. Yay! Well, I'm glad you're here on YouTube, Jim. So I have to tell you, here on YouTube, this is like where worlds collide, because Matt's a creative. We're all creative in different ways. And Matt's a creative in the kitchen. I'm talking about you. What?
I said she's lying.
Good stuff, Sonia.
Thanks, Carrie. Carrie's got my back. Do you hear? She's out there taste testing for me right now. All right?
Talking about food.
Yeah. Hey, Chris from Illinois. I am so glad that you are here. Hey, Wendy, how are ya? So we just put that coat of banana peel on the top of it. I think it looks pretty fabulous. I'm going to talk a minute while that dries real quick, but this will dry really, like, seriously within just a few minutes. You should stencil a shower curtain. Oh, Susan, what did you just say on the back? Did I just say that? Did I just see that?
What?
I'm trying to think. I missed Susan's comment. Comments on here on YouTube disappear so quick. All right, so this is really good right now. We put on our sealer. We're letting it dry, and I was telling you here, oh my goodness, you have me on your TV. Well, hello, shout out to ya. That's what's really cool about YouTube. I am somebody who loves YouTube, and it's like a evening relaxation thing for me. It's an event for me. I love it. Might even love YouTube more than like Netflix and stuff like that. I love real life. Like, I love the fact that you can do real life with other people, and no matter where they live, and have like authentic conversations, and just, you can actually follow them like fly on the wall. What?
Yeah. It's not like the Zuckerberg thing, Facebook, where they wait like a minute to let you in.
Right.
This
Yeah.
is more real time.
It's a different sort of
They're
platform.
not scared.
Yeah, right? And so, yes, I have friends here on YouTube. They just don't know it yet. Marie, with the same stencil, do the shower curtain, blue wall, and black stencil. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Now, the way this bathroom is laid out is this blue continues all the way around. So I'm going to pull it all the way around. But you know how sometimes, like in bathrooms, you have a little small wall that's behind your toilet, and it just feels like that little small space. What should you do? And you can plank it and things like that. But it's really nice when you so if you did your mirror like this, and then you can take that stencil and put that stencil effect on a wall, right? So you will pay a ton of money for people to come and stencil. But if you follow my tips and use my paint, honestly, you can save yourself so much money and give an entire different look to your wall. And then paint over it when you're done as well, right? So this is all about doing stuff on a budget. And in this space that I'm in at my shop here, this is a rented space. So I am not going out and buying new fixtures. In fact, this down here, do you see like way down here, this is just a painted white wooden vanity. You know what we're gonna be doing with that? Probably painting this right now, maybe a smoky coal to match the smoky coal that's in here, right? So that's coming up. So follow along for that. But for those of you who are just joining us, I added some color to see if I would like it. I'm loving the color right now. And the backsplash, the countertop, we'll all do that here this week on YouTube. So I'm glad you're here. So anyway, that is now pretty much dry. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with one more light coat because if I'm going to seal something in, do at least 2 to 3 coats, okay? So, and if you have a really super moistury kind of bathroom, do a couple coats. So let's put that on over there. But by using my roller, I'm not sliding that paint around that's on my mirror. I'm not going to activate it. I can see what I've done and what I haven't, because when you first put our poly on, you're going to see that it's like a milky color that dries clear. Use that as a color guide, and it will dry clear, but you're going to be able to see what you've done and what you haven't. So I'm just wiping off some because my brush went over the edge, which is a good tip for you guys, because maybe I left my newspaper in. Oh, I took it. I took it. So you can roll on your poly. If you have any spray poly on there that you're planning to use that's already in your stash, this is what I would tell you to do, okay? All you would do is cover over your center part with some newspaper, and then if you want, you could also do your spray. So sometimes people say to me, Sonia, you just stenciled this one little thing down here in the corner. Maybe it's a pretty rose or a flower. How do you seal that? Well, what you're going to do is, because when you roll on, especially if you have no color underneath it, right, you're going to want to do something where you can basically preserve the artwork that you put on it without having this mirror feel all gummed up because we put poly onto it. So what I do is I use newspaper in the center if I needed to do a spray, or even if I was just putting like some sort of decal on the corner with our paint, all I would do is just mask off everything else and just, work on that little one area right there. So use your newspaper to be a guide for you. Make sense? Who's ready for me to take off this tape? Who's ready? Who's ready? Will it be difficult to remove paint if poly? No, you would have to do the very same thing, but definitely use this. You're gonna use more, right? Like you would use more force to get it off. So you would have to use a like a plastic scraper to get it back off. But if you leave it unsealed, that's gonna be the easiest to get off. And maybe just do like 1 coat of poly. For me, tomorrow if I wanna come in and put another coat, I can and really, really build it up because I want this mirror to stay in place for a long time. So I'm not planning to do anything with it. So while that is finishing up drying, I'm about to take the tape off. I have to tell you that this isn't so much easier. Oh, that's good. I love the feedback. We love YouTube. Like they say that in business you should be places that, you just would frequent anyway. You should be there because you're most natural there, you're comfortable there, you understand it better there. So I'm happy that you guys are receiving it well. So this is day 18 of Vlogmas. And how's it going out there? I'm making sure you didn't eat all meatloaf. All right. Gotta watch Carrie like that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, right. Got quiet out there. I'm like, any meatloaf left for me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, Gayleen. Oh, it's going to be an event when we take this off. So this is day 18 of Vlogmas. And
Done.
almost done what?
With Vlogmas.
Yes, right? For this, the vlogs will continue, but Vlogmas,
Does this mean that we got to be vlogging on Christmas?
we do. We'll go live on Christmas Day. From the house. Yeah, with those wonderful gifts that you have for me. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Right?
Yeah, you better make it extra good now because we're going to be broadcasting to the world.
We don't have a big Christmas this year because
We're not.
we got big plans.
Right, we do. Maybe we'll tell you all about them on Christmas from our house when we do live here. Sound good? Yeah? So this is day 18 of Vlogmas. Vlogmas is when serious video content creators, when serious YouTubers, serious people basically go, I'm going to vlog my life for 25 days straight. So this is where, like, YouTube is where Matt and me meet up. You don't see Matt a lot on Facebook. Matt's not a painter. Matt doesn't want to get, Matt doesn't want to do any of this, right? What Matt wants to do is be outside that door cooking because that's what his, that's what he's always been, a chef, right? And so here on YouTube is where both our worlds collide because he's creative in the kitchen. I'm creative around the house. I think that's a great thing because who doesn't need paint in their life and who doesn't need good food in their life, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. But so here on YouTube, this is why I call the channel the Keto Loving Creative, because I'm the Keto Loving Creative and Matt's along on this ride with me. Happy birthday, Mermaid Sonia! Oh, best birthday wish ever. Hello.
Being kidnapped is not being along for a ride with you.
You're kidnapped. Yes, you're kidnapped.
Yeah.
I put locks on the doors. There you go. But he loves me so much he won't run away. you know, he's been with me for 20 years now. He ain't going anywhere. We know that. So I wanted to go ahead and, before I forget, my thought gets away, go ahead and holler out a winner today live for our Vlogmas. So yesterday we put up $20 in banana bucks, and the question was, what is, like, tell us, like, your favorite soup memory. Guys, I had 3 pages of them, okay? So I love to read your comments. Oh my goodness, like seriously, like Tammy Nash wrote that, you know, her mom would make her potato soup and now she makes it for her boys. Talk about good traditions, that's awesome. Lillian says she doesn't do keto, but that soup looks delicious because at the end of the day, call it keto, call it low carb, call it whatever you want. It's just tasty recipes. Yeah, it's still soup. You'll find it here on our channel. So it's not like, you know, what's that?
We don't skip on that stuff that everybody calls fat, and we call it full flavor.
Yes.
It's all there. See, Beverly gets me.
Yes.
Did you see what Beverly said?
What part?
She knows me.
Yeah, good. She gets you.
She
gets you. All right, and then let's see here. So EM, I thought that was cool here. EM talked about coming in from making snow forts and then having a big old pot of chicken long rice soup. I couldn't tell you as a girl who grew up in Canada how many forts I made. I was very good at making snow forts. I gotta tell you that, all right? Maybe one day we'll do a DIY and I'll be like a Boy Scout and take you out into the forest, all right? Ask me about that one. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Viola was saying about how her memory is cooking soup for her son and then him coming home and being so happy for like a warm smelling house. Nothing beats coming home to a house that smells good and is warm, you know, those simple things, right? Carol says that she made a sauerkraut soup that she learned from a chef in Seattle, and she said it was so good.
You used to have my sauerkraut soup.
Yeah, it's good. I still love your sauerkraut soup.
I make it chicken broth, kielbasi,
I
sauerkraut.
wouldn't eat anybody else's
peppers,
sauerkraut soup. I just want you to know. Okay? Yes.
I put pierogies in mine, little baby pierogies.
You still working on trying to figure out how to do keto potato? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, so she says about the sauerkraut. Never had sauerkraut before I met Matt. And now cannot live my life without sauerkraut, right? Chris says, Matt, by the way, Chris left a comment yesterday, Chris Reynolds, and she said her favorite memory is making homemade broccoli, cheese, and bacon soup. That's keto. We could make our own version. Homemade broccoli, cheese, and bacon soup. Now, she says she used to do grilled cheeses with hers. We could totally make some fathead dough and like make some, I don't know, some drizzled, cheese over it and totally do that. I think we should do that. Listen, that sounds so good. I would even do that for Christmas, okay? It sounds so good. All right, let's see here. So, Wendy loves loaded potato soup, homemade chili. Yes, yes, yes. Please sign me up. Oh my goodness. Jody says that she made a huge pot of cheesy potato soup with ham and brats. That sounds amazing. And she had it for a huge football filled event, which I'm pretty sure that football and food like that, they probably loved you. You want Matt's recipe for sauerkraut soup? Listen, you probably don't have to twist his arm. If you stay tuned into this channel.
I'll tell you.
What?
Call me, I'll tell you.
Kaylee Lee says, call him and he'll tell you. Yes, we even have our cell phone number listed on Junk Monkey. True story if you go to Facebook. All right, but if you follow on this channel, we'll do a whole video on it, okay? So Melissa says she grew up on chicken soup. Her dad was a chef in the Army, and he's an amazing cook. Oh, man, for all those hungry people. She says he would whip up a batch at the first sign of cold, and he put mini meatballs and tortellini in the soup and called them toilet bowls. Too funny. And she says she may have faked being sick a time or two to get him to make that recipe. That's a good one. Oh, I like it. I like it. So many good comments. So I always try to pick a random person on here and throw out some banana bucks to them for our daily Vlogmas. And I have some more gifts I'm going to give out as well. So for the $20 in banana bucks that went up yesterday, I'm going to throw it out to Michelle B. 11 hours ago. She was the one who said that her dad was a soup maker in the house, liked to experiment. We all have a chef who experiments. And she says, I remember the time he decided we were going to make homemade noodles. The soup was great, but those noodles, she said, I swear they expanded in your stomach. And this was about probably 40 years ago, and she says they still laugh about those noodles. So thank you, she says, for making me think about that this morning. I'm getting goosebumps. Isn't that true? Like, food, I think, is one of those things that's in our lives as like, yes, Michelle B's on here. Ah, well, we're paying tribute to your dad today. We're thinking of him and you, and with that awesome memory that he created. And because like, you know, food, much like creativity, is one of those things that it's like the lining. It's like the thread of life, you know? Almost like a good music, a good song. When you hear a good song and it just transports you back, you have a good recipe and it'll transport you back too, right? And take you back to some good times, good people. So, okay, Michelle, I'm so glad you're on here, girl. So just email me at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com within 24 hours. Just do it when this live video ends, okay? Don't forget. So that way I can hook you up with that, and then over at junkmonkeypaint.com you can grab something that you like. So I'm going to do $20 more in banana bucks on this video for somebody who's chatting. I'll holler it out again right before we end this video. Woohoo! Which we get to take the tape off together. You know, that's... You know, only good friends hang out in the bathroom.
Humming stripper music when you pull the tape.
I know, because it's so satisfying. Like, woo, take it off, take it off. We're going to take it off, Gayleen. Gayleen's over there waiting with bated breath. All right, so we're going to take it off in just a second. Oh, that's so funny, just hearing myself say that. We're going to take it off. All right, this tape right here. And at the very end, I'm going to holler out $20 more in banana bucks for somebody who's joined us live. And for Vlogmas today, meaning that I always put a gift up and then tomorrow I come back on and I tell you the winner. So this is going to be the gift for overnight. I'll review your comments. And remember, I painted this really pretty just Christmas tree. We did this live on Facebook, and we used some beautiful just pattern paper, designer paper. We brought it all together, used Mocha Madness, brown glaze in the back, and then all of our Junk Monkey paint colors and just some pretty you know, paper to bring it all together, but paint and pretty paper. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to one of my sweet friends out there. And so I have the question out for grabs for this one. This was thoughtful, right? This was like my heart and soul going into a piece of wood and then passing that on to you guys. And so when I think about this meaningful piece that I painted and painted with heart, I want to throw out the question of what is something that you're thankful for this year? What is something that you're thankful for in 2018? We're about to round the corner into 2019. And sometimes I don't think we stop and we look at the year because it just goes by so quick. And we don't think about, you know, maybe like the milestones that we passed, I'm trying to say, or, you know, things that we conquered, or, you know, fears that we got over, or places that we traveled, or people that we met, or just a new chapter of life that we open, a new door that we walk through. It could be a physical new house. It could be anything. Maybe you tried your hand on a new technique that you never did before. I would love to hear from you guys when you think back, take a moment. You don't have to comment right now. You can comment like tonight, because tomorrow I'm going to read through all the comments. And I just want to, and I'll probably read some of the comments tomorrow as well live that you guys share, because I think it's good, right? Just to reflect. Sometimes in life we get so busy that we hammer it on through to the next day, and we turn it, now it's 2019, we set goals and we just think ahead, and we don't take a moment to think about, just to think about all the stuff that we've been through, we've gone through, or the wins that we've had in life, right? So I want to know what you're thankful for in 2019. And one person tomorrow I'm going to come on, and I'm going to read all your comments and pick one lucky winner for this piece.
Thank you, Kim.
Yay! Right there. I love it, right? Who's ready to take this? Who's ready? Take it off. Take it off. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. See, all the people on Facebook never got to enjoy this part, right? And thank you guys for following me over here to YouTube, the other place that I will be playing daily. So, can we just talk about how nice that is? Let's just enjoy it, like right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. And this is why I love painter's tape. Don't do scotch tape or duct tape or anything like that, right? Do you hear that? Do you hear? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Right there. Right there. Just like that. All right. Pretty happy with that. I am pretty darn happy with that. So the last thing you have to do is just get a little Windex. You know what I'm talking about? Get any smudges off from where you know what I'm saying? or you might have got any in here, so you can just like, so make sure that, now that you have this done to your mirror, that you're not trying to scrub off your edges, right? Just keep this area in here clean, and oh yeah, I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, I think this was a win. What do you guys think? Did it give you guys ideas? I hope it gave you ideas. I really do. Look how nice that looks there too, right? So like the moment you take some pretty things to put with it, like, you probably wouldn't stage your poly into a bathroom, but the pretty things that you like, the moment that you bring in like some greenery. I'll show you something that I found I love. I think she's gonna go in here. She was in my studio, but she needs a place and she's perfect. Look at her. She's like a land mermaid. I love her. She's chippy. Isn't she beautiful? So I'm really thinking that maybe we'll put her in here like that. What do you guys think? Like right down there, I'm gonna have to like totally redo all this. Ain't nothing that some junk monkey can't handle. But isn't she beautiful? Oh, she's so pretty as she is. I love the chippiness. I love the chippiness. So that's why I didn't paint her. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Actually, Matt, holler out a name for somebody for $20 in banana bucks. I'm gonna plug myself in so I don't lose you guys.
Let me see.
All right, so let's see here. So remember.
Kim Dangle, because she likes to yell in all caps like I do.
All right, Kim. Matt's thrown out $20 in banana bucks your way. So remember, just email me at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com within, well, actually by midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time, to collect on those. Okay, so don't forget to do that as soon as we're done, so you can collect on that offer. What's that? I know! I'm gonna go eat meatloaf. So in tomorrow's vlog, you'll probably see Matt making the meatloaf in the kitchen, and me getting to taste test it is gonna be so good, you know what I'm saying? So jump back on here tomorrow with me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and you like this video, and you give me a comment below. Please, please, please. And especially the comment below is gonna be really cool today, because this is, again, what's up for grabs. A piece of shabby Christmas art done by me for you, and look how cute it is. You can put it in your bathroom, and oh, let's get out my Christmas soap right here, because who else doesn't like, it's a snowman that says very joyful. How cute is he right there? Like, you don't need a whole lot to be able to bring a space together. So beautiful. So anyway, this is our live video for tonight. Thank you for hanging out here on Vlogmas Day 18. Tomorrow will be the 19th, so I will be back on again tomorrow. Watch for more live videos over here, as well as daily uploads as well, okay? Very classy. Yeah, I like it. I'm liking it too. So with that curtain back there, the blue, like the bluish teal coming out to brighten it up. And then stay tuned, because we're totally gonna work on the backsplash and the sink to ground it more, like to bring it down, to make it feel a little bit more glam and heavier down here. Aw, thank you, girl. Yay, well, awesome. I appreciate all the love. All right, just because of you guys, I just keep showing up and doing what I'm doing, and doing it on camera, and hopefully helping somebody else out there, keeping you inspired. Keep me out of trouble and keep me inspired. All right, with that, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna try Matt's meatloaf. I'll let you know how that goes, all right? You guys stay out of trouble. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.